Hi, my name is Ruby Carr. I am a sophomore at Carmel High School and about to be junior. I am 16 years old and slowly starting to grasp who I am and who I want to be. I have many interests and hobbies that bring me joy and take me on a little escape from reality. Personally, I have struggled with depression and anxiety and just maintaining my happiness. In the past, I often felt alone and on my own in the world, but with the help of new friends, reaching out, and letting go, I have been able to find myself moving on and in a better place. This brings me to my capstone idea for video production. I just wanted to make a little video to remind everyone that you are not alone in your struggles, and there are many around you going through similar circumstances. Sometimes, knowing there are people standing beside you and supporting you can mean the world. At least I know it does for me. So as you watch the next few clips, it would mean the world to me if you remember them when you are feeling lost. Remember them when you feel small. Remember that we are all here with you and taking this crazy thing called life head on, together. To prove to you that others are feeling the same emotions and that we're all much more connected than you may have thought, I asked a few of my classmates some specific questions. To start off, I asked how they were feeling in that moment.
At this very moment in my life, I feel really good. I know a lot of people have been stressed with the current pandemic, but for me, it's a way I can really take time to myself.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty happy. I'm feeling more energized than I've been in years.
How are you in this general moment? I am doing really good. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I'm happy.
Next, I asked what they thought was the hardest thing about being a teenager.
I think the hardest thing about being a teenager, especially nowadays, is having to deal with technology and social media. Because
it's probably like getting through all the years of school and living up to like expectations and just making sure your future's good.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure. You have to do well, you have to get good grades, you have to go to a good school. That's what I think is like being a teenager. A lot of pressure, I guess.
I also asked what they thought was the hardest thing about opening up.
The hardest thing about opening up for me is the fear that my personal stories will be leaked to the whole community, and that's just not fun.
You can't erase from their memory. And they know that about you, and they can do what they want with that information.
Probably have to be being judged by other people, because I think the worst feeling is opening up and then someone judging you for what you opened up for.
Next, I asked what advice they have for someone struggling with anxiety.
Every moment is just a moment, and then in the grand scheme of things, everything will even out and everything will turn out perfectly fine, and it may seem difficult in the moment, but it's just a moment.
I think seeing a therapist or talking to friends or a staff member or family member is huge, and trust me, it will make you feel so much better.
Be present always and realize that there's always a better way. Personally, I never realized that, and I would always think about what could happen rather than what is actually happening.
Another question I asked was, what was some things that they were struggling with?
I definitely struggle with self-love the most.
Time management right now is the biggest thing.
Wanting to be successful, that I work myself too hard sometimes.
Next, I asked what advice they have for someone struggling with depression.
Focus on what makes you happy instead of what would make other people happy or what other people want you to do, because your life is going to be so much more enjoyable.
Let go of all those negative thoughts and surround yourself with people who are positive and will help you through those times.
there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that whatever you're struggling with right now won't be with you forever, and just to try to find the positive in every situation, no matter how bad it seems.
Overall, being a teenager comes with many struggles, especially when you feel you are going through your days alone. So this was just a little reminder for everyone listening, teenager or not, you are not alone.
There's 7 billion other people in the world. There's going to be at least one more person that cares about you.
You're not alone. One thing to remember is that you're not, because guess what? There are 7 billion people on Earth, and I guarantee someone is feeling the exact same way.
All emotions are impermanent, so it is likely that it will ease with time.
We are all here, maybe not going through all the same things, but that is why we have each other to lean on and get that support we need. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're able to take away from this. And always remember, you are not alone.